Hey, all, it's Alan, and I'm going to do another two for one. That's one song by two artists. And today we're going to do the song Dancing Queen. Yes, the 70s disco classic Dancing Queen by the band ABBA. Um, you know, I don't think it hurts my reputation as a guitar player, rock fan to admit that I kind of like the song. But I liked it even more, or I've decided I like it even more since I heard the version that we're going to do by the second artist, which if you haven't heard it before, you will probably be surprised, but it is off of an album called Acoustic Samurai by the legendary shredder guitar player Paul Gilbert. And he does an acoustic version. I First time I heard it, I couldn't stop laughing. Second time I heard it, I was like, damn, that's actually really good. Um, let's see what you think. We'll check it out together, okay? So here we go with ABBA's original version of Dancing Queen, in this instance, off of their greatest hits album. Just have fun with it. Lighthearted, goofy. I know it's a disco song. So what? Listen and have fun. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. I can't help it. I honestly never in a million years thought that I would have done this two for one, but there was something about today that just made me have to do this. So let's keep going. Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go. Where they play the right music. Getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy. Night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Okay. Again, a couple things I have to say here just to sort of, I don't know, reinforce my rocker manhood. I don't know. When I was growing up, my sisters, my three older sisters, took dance classes and they had dance recitals. And so this song was not uncommon in my household, my family's household growing up. And I could swear back when that was happening, I was like, no, not that. That's terrible. But, you know, you hear a song enough times, it kind of becomes part of the foundation of who you are. And I probably had to listen to them rehearse to this song dozens of times. And my three sisters were years apart, and they all went to the same dance school. So inevitably one did the song, and then a couple of years later the next one did the song, and then a couple of years later the next sister did a song. And I'm like, I probably said, not this effing song again, even though I was younger than all of them, and clearly somewhat impressionable at the time to have to somehow psychologically enjoy this. Maybe it's bringing back childhood memories. I don't know, but there is an enjoyment that I get out of it, even if it is kind of, um, it is kind of painful yet painfully funny too. Um, you can't deny their harmonies. You can't deny their vocal skills, but I shouldn't admit to actually liking the song. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm 50 years old. I don't give a, you know. Let's keep going. To me, that song is quintessential 70s disco. That, some of the Bee Gees stuff, Captain and Tennille, Donna Summer, that stuff was pumping through my house when I was under 10 years old. My sisters were doing dance recitals, and again, as much as I rejected it at the time, and I did, even at that young of an age, it still becomes, because you hear it so repetitively, it still becomes very ingrained in, I guess, who you are as a person. So anyway, let's move on to the next version. Okay, here we go with, I guess, what I consider to be the good version of this song. Paul Gilbert, one of the legendary shredder guitar players to come out of the 80s and 90s, played with the band Racer X, played with the band Mr. Big, huge solo career, one of the great shredder guitar players, right up there with the Steve Vai, the Eddie Van Halen, the Joe Satriani's of the world. Amazing player. Pretty damn good singer too, and with a tremendous sense of humor. And so when I first heard this, I could not stop laughing, but I also found myself really loving the tune too. So it's Paul Gilbert off of his Acoustic Samurai album or LP or EP. Let's have some fun. Okay, check this out. I mean, those vocal harmonies are fantastic, right? And I can't believe he's singing that high. Um, just killer. Listen to that chorus one more time. You can try having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, seeing the dancing queen. Riding right in the lights so long, looking out for a place to go. Where to play the rock music, getting in the swing, you come to look for a hand. Anybody could be that guy, not young and the music's high. Where to play the rock music, everything's fine, you're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, being the dancing queen. You got to admit, it's a pretty faithful cover to the original version. I mean, yeah, it's a metal shredder guitar player doing this cover, and clearly the audience is taken aback because they probably weren't expecting it. Um, I'm guessing that they're having as much fun as I am listening to it because it's just such a good time. Let's keep going. I mean, tell me that's not fun. That's just a fun time. And don't you love when you go to a show, you go to see a band, you love the band, and then everything is great, and then they pull out something you weren't expecting. They do like I remember going to see Blues Traveler at the House of Blues in Las Vegas, and they pulled out The Devil Went Down to Georgia, and I was like, that's just they had to be doing it to have fun. I remember watching the David Letterman show, and going to commercial break, I heard David Letterman's band um, play King's X song, "We Were Born to Be Loved." Um, it's just always so cool when you go to see a band that you love and and you follow, or an artist that you love and you follow, and then all of a sudden they pull out a song that's completely out of left field that you just never would have expected. And this I'm sure this was definitely one of those for that audience. Anyway, I hope you had a good time. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and have a good day.